is me, Boog.
And Dad.
From Boog and Dad TV. And today, we're going to be reviewing, by the box here, the Falcon.
Yes, the Vintage Collection Galaxy's Edge is what they're calling it now.
Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
Right, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
And now it's time for the big reveal.
But
after
for you,
we look at the box.
You old schoolers out there that have been collecting a while, you will also know this as the Legacy Collection Falcon, because it is a re-release of that ship, just with a spruced up paint job and some different figures. And honestly, this is one that I've been waiting on for a long time. Right, Boog?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, it was released, I believe the Legacy one was released probably, 10 years ago? Maybe 2008, 2010, something like that. And, you know, new in the box on eBay, they're about $600. So, always wanted to get my hands on one. But then we got a pretty solid rumor at the beginning of the year from another channel I follow, Boss Bounty. And he kind of let everybody know back in, January, February, that he thought one was coming this year. And sure enough, in August, we were able to pick this one up. Now, we got ours through Target, which I think that's the only place in the States that you can get them, as far as I know.
Actually,
I think it's a Target exclusive, right, Boog?
Yeah, and you can only order them on Target.com. By the way, not sponsored.
Yes, they do not sell this in the store at Target, unfortunately. So, yeah, the only way to get it is, through their website, Target.com. And we ordered ours the day it come out. We weren't able to get it on the pre-order, so it sold out pretty quick. But as soon as the actual release day came, which I think was August 30th, we were able to get ours on the first day. And as far as I know, they've been readily available ever since then.
Yeah,
so
Dad had to stay up until 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was a little nervous that I wouldn't be able to get it because the pre-orders had sold out so quickly. Because I think I checked most of July trying to get the pre-order in. And that just was not happening for us. But no, it was really no rush at all, because once they went live on regular sale, there's been plenty available as far as I know the whole time. So just go to Target.com if you want to order one, and I think you can still pick one up pretty easy. $400, yeah, it's a little pricey, but at least it's Target, so you can use your red card and save 5%. So you save, some tax. I think the savings was about $20 with that, but every little bit helps. But anyway, it's here, and we're excited.
And now it's time for the big reveal.
So, here she actually is. The Falcon. Da-da-da-da, in all her glory. And this is just an absolutely beautiful ship. But before I get into that, I wanted to show you the rest of the box. All right, first, this is the packing box that it comes with. Hasbro's really good about that. So when you order it, it'll come in this box. And hopefully, if you're fortunate...
Yeah, it's very hard to see that it's not It's very hard to see that it is toys.
Yes. Yeah, you kind of got Star Wars Vintage, Galaxy's Edge, BMF, which is Big Millennium Falcon. And like I said, this is a nice protective box that it comes in, just a little slightly larger than
and
its
it's
Vintage
definitely a toy.
Yes. And hopefully if you're lucky, like you said, this will protect your box and you'll have a nice, clean looking one like me and Boog do that's pretty much damage free, because this box is amazing. So I'm going to get a shot of the front there. You can see Hondo down below. There's Chewie over there.
But first, spoiler alert.
What's that, Boog?
This is not included.
Yeah, you do get a Hondo. You do get Chewie. You get an extra dish there. And
you get some ports.
But you do not get the shipping containers there, unfortunately. That would have been a really cool add-in, but they did not do it. So here's the front of the box.
But other than that, everything else is included.
Yep. Nice shot of the side there. Like I said, the box is amazing. All right, babe, can I turn the box around there for me so I don't have to do such crazy camera work? Front and back of the box is pretty much identical. It's very hard to tell the difference between the two.
Here's the side.
And a side shot.
Kind of
some features there.
We on the other side. Pretty much the same.
Yes, definitely. But this box is huge. Oh, that's the one thing we need, Boog. Can you get the tape measure? Because we definitely need to do some measuring for this video to give you guys an idea of how big this Falcon actually is.
If you have not seen the Build-A-Bear, Flareon and Jolteon, we had a bit of an explosion in the tape measure.
Oh, yeah, it's still laying on the floor. That would be fine, though. We'll still make it through. Just grab it.
I will be back.
Yes.
Hopefully.
All right. So, like I said, that was it for the box. I'm going to go ahead and get over here and give you a good look. This is her in all her glory. the biggest difference between this and the Legacy Collection Falcon is the paint job. This one is much more weathered. Like I said, pretty much oh, hey, how the Emperor get in there? But pretty much the exact same mold that they used, for the Legacy. But they've just gone in, and it's very hard to tell on camera.
I got it.
Perfect. But it is very, very, noticeable when you're just actually looking at it live. You can see all the great job that they did, just weathering it, making it look like it's really battle worn, which it should be.
And okay, guys, I've got the tape measure.
All right, back over here to Boog. Let's just measure this box. So we are looking at about
almost
almost 23 inches tall.
Well, actually, almost 2 feet tall.
Right. So the box itself almost 2 foot tall. Let's see how wide it is, Boog.
So I'm going to weigh a little bit. About 26 inches.
Yeah. So about 2 foot tall and 26 inches wide. So this is a very large box.
Big box.
And now, Boog, go ahead and pull a tape on the Falcon. When you get it out of the box, you do have to assemble these two kind of nose pieces here.
Which I actually
Not sure exactly what they're called.
And by the way, I did do most of the construction on this.
So I think the Falcon itself is going to be a little bit bigger than the box once you have it put together. So I'm going to go ahead and let...
My daddy, guys, scoot it back a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you got the other end. Yeah. Okay, so you there?
So it's just about 30 and a half inches.
Right. So Falcon is about roughly 30 inches.
Wait, Dad. It goes a little longer. It goes here too.
Okay, 32?
Wait, there you go.
All right, so somewhere in there. They get a rough idea. Yeah. We don't have to be exact. Now let's go across.
Try our best to be exact, but...
Yeah. And like I said, unfortunately with the camera work, it just really doesn't do justice as far as picking up all that great detail that they've done with the paint on this thing.
Alright, it's about 20 and a half inches wide.
Yes. So about 21 inches wide, something like that.
And this is the remains of the tape measure that Dad exploded in the Build-A-Bear video.
Yeah, I had a little tape measure incident there.
Yeah, it exploded.
I'm just trying to give you a good look at it all the way around.
And Emperor is actually in this review. He's
right
there.
I just noticed that. How did he get in there?
I don't know.
And then let's come down so you kind of see the side panels there. All the details. I mean, this thing really looks like, a model that they would have used when they made the movie. That's how good it looks.
Do you see something? I think I see something in the cockpit. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I think there is some guys in there. Hey, we got Han and... Who's in there?
No.
Han's in there. But while we're here, we'll go ahead and go over the cockpit. Now, this does come with a lot of decals. We have not put ours on. Just not a huge fan of stickers. I think it looks amazing without it. And don't have to worry about years down the road them peeling off and getting all nasty looking. But like I said, the awesome thing about this is it actually holds 4 figures like it's supposed to. Got 4 chairs there.
Let me pause the review real quick. Make sure to go check out the review on Han Solo Bespin. This is the figure we decided to put in here.
Right. Got on its flight suit.
Yeah, these.
I agree.
And these chairs do they do scoot back.
Yeah, they actually... Hold on a sec here. Let me help you out.
There you go. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, but they scoot forward and they scoot back. So that helps you get some of your larger figures in there like Chewie. Just kind of have to be delicate with it. I think that's all the way back. Yep. I used to lift them up a little bit. They go way back.
Yeah.
So lift them up like that and you get some of the taller figures in there.
But let's get it back up so we can get Han back in there.
All right.
There you go. Feel right. And Han is going back in.
Where he should be. Ready to pilot the Falcon.
Bye, Han.
All right. So like I said, let me just kind of show you from the side here. You can get all the detailing because it really does look like a model. When you see it up close and in person, you're kind of like, wow, this has got to be really close to what they used to actually shoot the real film in because it is so detailed.
Before we continue this review, I do want to kind of show off the characters a little bit.
And there we are from the back. All right, let me get the outside of the ship here, Boog, then I think we'll be done with it.
Okay.
This side. On into there. Emperor's booty. Now, another cool thing too, while I'm up here, I'll show you this, is the dish. So the idea behind this particular Falcon is what they kind of went with is you could do...
And by the way, the light is not included.
You could do the...
no light included.
Right. So you could either set this up to be a Legacy Falcon, or basically a vintage collection, or not vintage collection, sorry.
Smuggler's Run.
A Smuggler's Run Falcon based on the new movies, or an original trilogy Falcon, of course, based on
which we have
the original trilogy.
Which we have it based on.
Yeah, so they give you an option to change out this dish, which it just pops out here.
And then here's the other
Of course, that's the original trilogy. And if you wanted to go with the new dish from the new movies, you can slide that one in.
And Dad just dropped the
Very
old
cool.
dish on the floor.
Oh no, grab that, Boog.
Alright, so it makes sense. Let's put the original trilogy back on.
Alright. So now I'm going to before we move to the inside, we're going to cut off the lights and go over some of the lights and sounds of this thing.
Well, it's not actually going to look very good because at the time they were filming this, it's kind of in the afternoon time, man.
We had a little rain shower out there, so it's kind of cloudy, but I think they'll show up
Dad,
good.
you accidentally turned the lamp off with your foot.
Oh no.
How did that pull that off? I do not know.
I'm good like that. Alright, Boog. Fire her up.
So, we have a button here.
Right.
Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here.
And you can see when he presses that, you get sound effects. Go ahead and do it again, Boog. Let me show him. And you
What do
got
you mean,
lights
system failure?
in the cockpit. Very,
And
very
Dad
nice.
just broke the cockpit.
That does, it doesn't stay on very well. It's not broken.
Just like our old Falcon,
Yeah.
it doesn't stay on
It's
very well.
the snap just doesn't hold it too well. It's not really a big issue, but it's something to keep in mind. All right, Boog. So let's go ahead and go on through, and let's see the lights on the front of the Falcon here.
Alright, I'm just looking for buttons right now. Alright, so we have some buttons. Over here
The controls, are here. You have 2 on this side,
and 3 on this side, on my side.
3 on Boog's side over here.
But first,
Just little buttons,
don't
and then
click
you
them.
have,
These are very important buttons, Daddy.
and then you have 1 here. That is for the cockpit.
Alright. So, but first, I want to show you this. Well, let me actually do it.
Let's show them that one on the inside. Let's go ahead. So we got the lights out and do the lights.
Alright. So, I'm going to start with the little button. Yep, R2.
Okay, and that's more sounds.
There isn't moving.
Nice.
Now these 3 buttons.
All right. There we go. We got some nice LEDs here. And of course with that same button, it works these LEDs up front, which they look really amazing at night. But also, the really coolest part is back here. You get the whole LED light bar of the back of the Falcon that glows, which is just super amazing. Absolutely love it.
Button number 2.
Alright. Button number 2.
I think it's basically...
Old hyperdrive acting up there. And this thing has so many sounds and
Fire
features.
the harpoons.
I'm still discovering them all.
yeah,
I guess before we get too far into this too, I should show you. And that's pretty much it for the lights and sounds on the outside. The biggest thing is, like I said, the big LED light bar in the back and the 2 up front here. But like I said, before we get too far into that, I should show you this little switch here. Because the idea is, like we were talking about earlier, you kind of been able to go between a Galaxy's Edge, modern movie Falcon and the original trilogy. Well, the switch
Switches it.
being on the left is more of the modern Falcon. And you get, Hondo's voice and sounds from, the modern movies on it. But then if you switch over, you go to the original trilogy.
Yeah, it still
and you get
makes
to hear
sense.
Han and Luke and all those guys.
What's that flashing?
See, there was Luke there.
You've taken your first step into a larger world.
Obi-Wan even.
That's it. We did it.
There's Luke again. Now, of course, the lights and stuff kind of stay the same, but you just get different characters, you know, speaking their lines, depending on which way you have the switch turned. Which I thought was a really awesome feature. Because, you know, I do like both. I love Hondo. He's one of my favorite characters from the more modern Star Wars stuff, you know, the Clone Wars, that kind of thing. So, and he's a big part of, if you've been to Galaxy's Edge at Disney World, he's a big part of this ride there.
And I do want to show you the battery compartment.
Yeah, like Boog just said, if you flick this up, here's your battery compartment, and it's going to take, 3 AAA batteries, I believe?
No, I think it's AA batteries.
AA, okay. Usually it'll say on here. I can't remember. Either AA or AAA. But that's where they go in at.
And then you can hide this area.
Right, that slides back on there nicely. You never even know it's there.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Unless you're the person that owns it.
Right. All right, so Boog, why don't you come over here and operate the gunner? Now you'll see, I don't want to mislead you here, but this panel, we just don't have ours snapped in right, so I didn't want you to think that is always like that. There it goes. It goes down nice. But anyway, go ahead, Boog. Let's operate the gunners. Let's give them a shot of that.
We need something to shoot. Well, pretend to shoot.
What?
Let's just use this. Pretend it's a TIE fighter.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right, we got a TIE fighter coming in.
Well, pretend TIE fighter.
Yep. A really weird TIE fighter. This is another amazing feature. Those sounds are so good. You see Boog's moving a little switch over there, which operates that. And then go over there again, Boog. Let me see if I can get a shot down there. Not yet. Let me show them down here. Now, if you look right down in there, this is a clear plastic window, and that's actually the gunner seat, like what you would saw in the movies. So when Boog moves this, that seat moves. So if you have a figure sitting in the seat, of course, he'll move back and forth too. Not exactly like it was in the movie, but it's very close. And I gotta give them a ton of credit for trying to fit that in.
And we'll actually take a look at what it looks like inside as well.
Absolutely. Now I want to get down to the bottom of the ship. I hope you can see that. But there's another gunner down there. Now, Boog, if you'll move that switch again. Oh, that does not move. Okay. I thought it might have moved that switch, but it does not. I guess it's own separate thing there. Which I'll turn it over at the very end and let you see the bottom for sure. But I think we've about covered everything on the outside. Can you think of anything else, Boog?
One more thing.
What you got over there?
We yes. The space pod.
The escape pod.
Yeah.
Which this wasn't really in the movies, but you know, I guess this was probably just a cool
throw in.
Yeah, throw in. I think for Hasbro, just to kind of do something with this compartment here.
It's even got some blasters.
Can you show them how it opens up?
It opens.
So yeah, it's got a nice look, and even the inside's got some pretty good details on it. It is large enough that Chewie will even fit in here. So
yeah.
We've tried that before.
Yeah. Well, we're on one of our adventures.
And let me see this side shot here. So you've got two lasers kind of on slides there. Can you operate those, Boog? Like that. And then on the bottom, if you turn it upside down, the other way, you've got, we don't have our missile in there, but there is a missile that you can put in here, and you will press.
I kind of lost it.
Yeah, Boog has got to find that missile, but it goes in there, and then you can press a button, and it actually fires that one out. So you got a little self-defense on the pod. All right, Boog, I'll let you put that back away.
Well, I'm still a kid.
Yeah, of course.
I'm still a kid, so if
let me show him in here if I can.
So if there's a missile launcher, I have to shoot it. It's just something that has to happen.
If it launches missiles, Boog will be shooting it. So I'm trying to light that up a little bit better. How'd that work? So you can see in there, that is the storage space for the escape ship. And it's got some pretty good details there, especially on the floor too. They really spared no expense with this.
And then when you
ship.
And then when you're finished having your let's say like the Falcon is officially finished with being under attack, you just fly back in and close the door.
There it is. All right. So I think that Actually, and you get those cool sound effects, like I said, when this opens and closes too, which is just another awesome feature that they didn't have to include, but literally, in my opinion, they thought of everything with this Falcon. It is by far and away, I think, the ultimate Falcon. This is the best that you could probably ever do. Anyway.
And if you think that this is the ending speed, then you're wrong.
Right.
This is not the end.
We got to get to the inside.
But first, let's check out the figures we have on the outside that are included.
Okay, so Hondo comes with it. Don't be confused here, because Han does not. That's one of our own figures.
Yeah,
As far as action figures go, you're only going to get Hondo with it, which I shouldn't say only going to get Hondo, because this is actually an amazing figure, I think. Can we get a look at him?
And he is not the only one included. We put the other figure included actually in the ship.
Yeah, you get a Chewie with it also, and some Porgs. Which I think no one in the world is actually excited about Porgs, other than Boog. But Hondo, like you said, is an amazing figure. That head sculpt is just great. It is a vintage collection figure, so it's got all the articulation, knees, elbows, that you would expect. And then here's a shot from the back. Oh no! I got butterfingers today. But yeah, there he is. Great figure. I love him.
And here's
would have bought him anyway.
And here's Dad's favorite.
And here's one of the little Porgs that come with it. I believe you get, 6?
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, Boo. Without further ado, let's get to the inside.
So first...
Just love all these details, though. Boo's going to pop the hatches for us here.
So first, there's one more detail we need to show.
What is it?
There's only one way you can get into the Falcon. Let's click this button.
All right. How would we go into the Falcon?
It even includes a little staircase.
And another amazing feature, and as you can see here, you even get these loading lights that are reflecting off the table here. They're down under there. Kind of an amber looking color. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Now it's time to go in.
All right, Boo's going to pop off hatch number 1. And maybe a close-up of that, and I can kind of show you the idea of some of the details of the paint job, because it is just amazing. All right. Okay. So you have 2 hatches here that remove.
And now we get to see the detail of what I put into making this.
Because not only is this a ship, obviously, but yeah, it's a playset. It really and truly is. And you can see you've got 2 real large areas. Here's one that, of course, that the landing or the ramp leads into.
Which Leia's in.
And Leia's happens to be hanging out there. And then you have this area over here.
Which is definitely way packed.
Right. Blue's got a few more figures in it, but of course it's got the chess table there, the real famous one. Han's seat over there.
And actually...
And the section where Obi-Wan helps train Luke with the little ball thing there. And R2's just hanging out for fun.
And Chewie is actually the other figure included in this set.
Right, and this is the Chewie figure you get. Not 3PO, but you do get Chewie with that. It does come with these little chess pieces.
And if you're
They're kind of like little...
And if you're confused, this is actually the one that actually comes with it, not this one.
Right. We'll get him out and show him in just a second. But I'm going to go ahead and show you this now because we didn't show it to you earlier, but it's because I wanted to see the inside too.
Be careful, Dad, because you might knock over Luke.
Got a little turny here on the outside. But when you turn that, it turns right. The ball, the little thing that holds the ball
and
here.
And if you didn't have characters in it, you could move it at least out to there.
Right.
But because I have characters in it, then because it kind of pushes the characters a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little Bespin Luke action going on in there. But yeah, so the ball there, it turns the satellite dish at the same time, which is pretty awesome too, I think. No sound effects with that one, but it's definitely a cool feature.
Wait a minute, did you hear that?
Oh, Han's joining the party. There he is in his chair. All right, Boog, so now I think the only other effect on the inside is let's get the chess table going, because it does do some stuff.
Oh wait, by the way, there are 3 buttons here.
Oh yeah, we forgot about those.
Click. Oh, that's the launcher.
Right. Okay, no. Grab that one before you lose any more. You're already down 1. But yeah, what he was saying here, we did forget to tell you about this, because like I said, it just has so many features, I forget about them. It's like I learned something new every time. 3 buttons on the top, they all launch 1, 2, 3 missiles here. So anyway, back to the inside. So we're back in here. Get the chest set going, Boog. Let's show them that.
We're losing the deflector shield. Hold them off. Angle the deflector shield while I charge up the main guns.
One of these buttons here will do it eventually. Maybe my side?
I'll wait for it to end.
Right.
Makes it good. It takes this might be a little while. Alright, finally.
There it goes.
There
So
we
you can
go.
see Shadow X with Chewie. The table lights up.
Not wise, upset a Wookiee.
There's Han.
I suggest a new strategy, R2.
There's 3PO talking. And it's this button here.
Let the Wookiee win.
I like the Wookiee one. Love it. But as you can
With the
see,
blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
yeah, then you got the sound effects from Luke there. Doing his training with Obi-Wan.
You see? You can do it.
That's right. You can do it, Luke. So you got a little control panel here for Han. Obviously, the details here on the bench for the chess table is just really amazing. All the way around the room. Got a kind of a graded floor down there. Of course, there's Obi-Wan. Behind it, it does not open up, just kind of made to look like it does, as a tunnel that would continue on through the Falcon.
Which actually, these doors actually do open.
And we'll get over here on the other
Kind of where I
side.
put the porgs at.
All right, and we have porg storage. Again, that goes in a little bit, just a few inches, not all the way around, but it's great storage, like Boog said.
Yeah, Dad kind of gets. When we play, my dad is actually a character, and he got stuck in there once.
Yes, and this is the famous bed here that Luke gets laid on after his Bespin fight with Darth Vader when he's healing up, and that's where Leia takes care of him.
And these are actually the ones on the table are not actually included. They're the accessories for the Han.
Right, you want to
that we saw earlier.
show him the storage here? Of course,
Yeah.
that's what the Falcon's all about, smuggling. And you've got several storage compartments here. Not big enough for a figure, but definitely for some contraband and some other stuff for sure. Okay, well, it does work.
There.
Depending on the size of the figure. Yeah, so it does work for Leia.
Yeah. So it works for Leia. Oops, Leia fell over.
And I'm going to come around here.
There's
I think
actually,
you can you slide Leia over?
and actually, there is one more floor panel, but Obi-Wan's standing on it.
Right, you can see the edge of it there. Another floor panel, which is a little smaller than this one.
And Leia is going in.
Put Leia in the gunner.
Yep. Hopefully. Kind of difficult. Definitely more for vintage collection figures, not these. And now she's upside down. Great.
Well, okay, let me just show off the seat. Okay, so I'm going to show you in there. Hopefully. Let me get my light up here so you can see a little better.
Dad just blinded me.
Oh, sorry, that light is kind of hot. All right, so yeah, that's a much better shot. So you can see the seat in there. And again, like I said, Boog, will you move the gun so they can see the seat move? So the gun moves. The seat moves. Like I said, just another amazing feature.
I do want to show what happens if you actually have a character in there. So we put Leia in there.
All right, let me get my light back. So we've got Leia able to sit in there this time. It is a little awkward for them, but that's how they sit in there.
Are you ready for some craziness? Okay,
Yes.
ready? Here we go.
Whoa, hang on, Leia.
Yeah, they know.
Oh,
we broke it.
Boog got too crazy with it.
Alright, well, you see what happens if you do go too roughly with it. Your
Right.
character will eventually fall out.
Complete craziness.
Sorry, Leia.
So yeah, I think that's about most of the review. Boog, why don't you pull everybody out of it so we can lift it up and I can show them the bottom with everybody kind of falling out. I'm gonna close these doors. I think the porgs can stay because I just want to give them a look at the bottom, landing gear, that kind of thing.
And then you can
And then we'll
actually,
wrap it up. Oops.
and actually, this is the floor panels from from A New Hope where they hide.
Yes.
From the Empire, and
We'll come around this side, give you a view from this side. Again, Leia's.
Both of them did.
That's what those 3POs do.
they fall apart.
Yeah. The like I said, Luke's bed there. Little area here. Not sure quite what that's for. Seems like it's a good spot for a droid, though. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's supposed to be the walkthrough where you walk in and get into
Oh,
here.
you're right. Yeah, to get into here. Right. And I bet you the stickers, it probably looks like a walkthrough. If you had the stickers on there, like I said, which we do not. And it comes with a lot of stickers.
But instead, it looks like a wall on ours.
Yeah, I just haven't brought myself to put them on yet. We might. Just haven't quite decided.
And here's the Chewie and better look.
Yeah, Boog will put the top panels back on, and I will give you a look at Chewie here. And then we'll show you the bottom. Alright, so here's the Chewie that comes with it. Really nice looking vintage collection Chewie. Not a ton to write home about. I mean, Chewies are just kind of Chewies. They've always done a fairly good job with him. I really do love the holster on it, though. That's a really nice looking addition, I think.
And guess what? That's basically what exactly I was going to say.
Right, and he does come with a crossbow, as he should. Oh, Emperor's dropping in to see us.
He has to move anyway.
All right. So, I'll let Boog...
Wait, Dad.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing, too, I wanted to show you.
And this does not manually going up. You actually have to manually push it up.
Yes, it only electronically comes down. You have to do the manual push-up. Which, hey, is absolutely fine, because this is way more than I ever expected to get it. And I think, too, the big thing I want to show you is the scale of this thing. So here's your regular 3 3/4 inch, figure. And they actually fit. And that was the biggest thing when I was a kid. You watch the movies, you watch them run up under the Falcon during all the scenes. And this actually looks to scale. Or at least probably the closest that we're ever going to get.
Before we turn it upside down, we got to compare
Here's Chewie.
it. Got to compare it to the old Falcon.
Yeah, I mean, there's Chewie standing under it. I mean, it's just, the size is just colossal. It's just so amazing. Okay, yeah, Boog wanted to show you our Force Awakens Millennium Falcon.
Which is definitely shiny.
We've had for a few years now. So let me scan over here to it right fast. Just get you a little look at it. Boog, why don't you hold it over the top and then we can compare the size that way.
Yeah.
So, of course, here is vintage collection on the bottom. And go a little lower. Almost set it on top of it. Then I can come across there. Now you can really see the size difference in this thing. Just no comparison,
So now let's see. So there's a lot. So now we gotta go through the.
You can set it over there if you want. I mean, you can go through that if you want to.
So let's take a look at the differences.
All right. So here we are with the Force Awakens Falcon.
And basically, it's kind of a review of this too.
Yeah, that one you get kind of a Nerf blast attack thing here in the front.
I don't know. I don't remember how to activate it, but
it needs some batteries. So this won't really be a review. Just
there's
to
the
show
cockpit.
You. Cockpit with the, of course, just the 2-seater there. And you're lucky to get 2 people in there. You have to pretty much just shove it in.
And actually, this actually flips up.
Yeah, that does help a ton. Right. Definitely.
And then, different from the big Falcon, this only has one piece that comes off.
Right.
Oops, that super happened.
And, of course, that pops up.
Lando's in here.
Yeah. And Chewie actually, of course, this is another little Hasbro imagination deal, because I don't think that actually happened in the movie where this was able to pop up. But that kind of lifts up and you can put a character down in there. What I liked about this, though, was you kind of got the little, Ewoks falling apart here. Ewok Village, but you kind of got this little thing here. We use it a lot of times for our playing for the Jedi Council room. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that. So that's mostly what we use it for.
And I brought Baby Yoda over here.
All right, and here's your little sneak peek of what this Force Awakens Falcon
for no reason
kind of looks like. All right, but we're not really doing a whole review on that. But anyway, just want to give you a comparison.
But I'm not done yet. So this has a pretend staircase.
Right.
Sort of. And then the reason why I brought Baby Yoda over here is because you can put, like, if you wanted to hide Baby Yoda, probably Mando would probably do this. And Baby Yoda could fit in there. He would have to lay down, but
Yeah, so
he
it's got a little
fits.
storage too. Right. And it also has the bed there.
Yeah, where Baby Yoda could take a nap.
Right. All right. All right, Boog. So you think you could hold this one up and let me get a look at the bottom? Let me see the bottom of it?
I think I'll have to take over camera work.
Well, you hold it up. I got the camera. All right,
It's
so actually grab it from this side and that side.
gonna be a bit harder for me.
I think you could do it. Just watch that flap there. It's okay.
I don't know if I can.
I think you got it.
Ah.
Nice. All right, just like that. And I'm just going to give them a shot of the bottom. And you can see the amazing detail that they have done with this. The landing gear you do have to put on. They're a little flimsy. Just to let you know. I'm going to wear a Boog out there. You got a gunner here that shoots. And that's the one on the bottom we were talking about. This great clear scene here.
Okay, I think it's going down.
All right, go ahead, Boog. I'll help you out.
Oh.
All right, you grab the back. Lift him up. And down.
Whew.
All right.
I think I might need a new arm after that.
Are you saying that the Falcon is heavy?
Yes.
All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review of our vintage collection Smuggler's Run Millennium Falcon. It was fun doing it. I guess just in closing, basically, what I have to say is
It's awesome.
it is absolutely awesome. I highly recommend it. Like I said, the Legacy Collection is going on eBay for, was, I don't know about now since this is released, but was going for well over $600 in the box.
And there's no way if Dad did pay, his wallet would never be the same again.
Yeah, and you get this one for $400 with the better paint job. So like I said, I if you're into collecting, I would highly recommend picking this up if you don't get anything else. Because I really think you would regret it in the end.
This would definitely be a good Christmas present. Because that's coming up soon.
Because as all things Hasbro's, especially these more expensive items, it will go into the vault probably sooner than later. And then who knows when we'll ever see it again. Because, like I said, and I'll give you a glance around the room. As you can see, me and Boog have lots and lots of vehicles. So we have reviewed
Titles.
lots and lots of vehicles. That's Jabba's vintage. I mean, not Jabba. Sorry, Boba Fett's vintage collection over there.
We still have yet to review.
Yeah, and we got a few more back here. But anyway, long story short, we went through lots of vehicles, including the sail barge.
And I think this might be our new biggest ship.
Maybe. But honestly, this is the best vehicle I have ever seen or played with. Or purchased. Like I said, everything about it is absolutely perfect. Hasbro hit a total home run with this. And like I said, I love it. It's my new favorite part of the collection. Even though I love the old sail barge back there. And it's a great piece to have. But this Falcon is the ultimate ship to me. I mean, they just hit everything right with it, from size to detail to the paint. It's just everything I thought it would be. So, I'm really happy that we got this, and that I didn't buy a Legacy version on eBay. Not that I've been disappointed with that, but to get this one for cheaper and a better paint job, it's the way to go. What do you think, Boog?
Yeah.
Because like I said, it has the perfect combination. The ship itself is great, but then you get the sound effects, all the sound effects, the electronics, put all that together. Which, of course, with the sail barge back there, you got no electronics. It doesn't take any batteries, and it doesn't do anything. It is just a model. Well, a fun model. We have a lot of fun playing with it. But still, the lights, sound effects, that all adds to it. And the Falcon just has it all. So, anyway.
And it's better than paying what Dad paid for the sail barge.
Yes, and I definitely got this cheaper than I paid for the sail barge. All right, everybody. I think that's it. This video's been really long. All right, Boog. Give your ending words here.
Well, first, Emperor has some ending words.
All right, Emperor, what do you got?
If you're not on the Boog and Dad TV side, you're on the wrong side. Okay, guys, let's end this video. Make sure to subscribe to Boog and Dad TV for some more awesome toy fun. Bye!
See you next time!